It's another episode of Reason with Ashleigh-Ann Mowatt. And as you come in, just tell me where you're connecting from. I am broadcasting from the beautiful city of Kingston, Jamaica. And you know, look here, I feel big on up now. Because seriously, you guys made me go so viral. People stopped me on the road. Well, they have been stopping me on the road and say, hey Wesley, hey, you're the girl who did the interview with Miss BJ Peart. Yes, by the way, the article on her travel article is out on Jamaicans.com website, blog. Go and check it out right now. You need to know where you need to come and where in Jamaica you need to visit when you arrive in the island. So you need to check out that article. If it's the first time you're watching my live, I'm Ashleigh-Ann Mowatt, and this is gonna be a very interactive and interesting conversation. So just join in and tell me exactly where you're connecting from. I see Wesley's here. Kazuhiko, did I pronounce it correct? Is here from Japan. What does that mean? Harajuki? What does that mean? And I want to say a special happy Mother's Day. Is it still May 12 where you are? Because I know we broadcast from we are reaching so many countries across the world. I believe Jamaicans.com is touching the 7 continents in the world. So I just want to be across the globe, I should say. I just want to be sure that it is still Mother's Day. Is it still May 12 where you are? If it is, happy Mother's Day. Hug up your mother. Kiss up your mother. Tell your mother thanks for bringing it in this world. And if she's not still in this world, just whisper a prayer. Just whisper a prayer and just give thanks and still do a beautiful tribute on her life or about her life. Hi D-Mac. Yes, I'm at work in New Kingston. So Wesley, we're in the same parish. We're in the same town. And I'm so happy you joined me. All right. So, y'all thief time from work. I like it. Oh, say YOLO, right? Live a little, right? If you're just joining us, this is another episode of Reason with Ashleigh-Ann Mowatt, Mother's Day edition. And we have so many things to talk about. But the first thing what me want to chat about. Hi Douglas, Texas. Is it still Mother's Day in Texas? If it is, happy Mother's Day. The first thing what me want to chat about. Did you wish your mom happy Mother's Day? If you have, give me some hearts. If you have, just give me some hearts. And if you have not, give me some likes. I have, you understand, I have a special code name for my mommy. So that's the first thing that I did this morning, you understand, just to ensure that she knows how much I value her. Because look here, yes, you tell your mommy I love you every week, every day, every hour, but Mother's Day is a day dedicated especially just for the mothers. And you come on, give them credit, man. Because even before you could reason out exactly who a mother is, and I see the love coming in, I see the hearts coming in. So kudos to all the people who big up their mothers. This Mother's Day, I did something special. If you did something special, comment below. Hi, Ivan. No, I'm not a mother yet. I'm not a mother yet. But as I was saying, look here, man. This is her special day. And this is the day that you need to let her know how special she is. Yes, not to say that this is the only day you can do it. But come on. We identified a specific day on the calendar for mothers, for fathers, for children, for Jamaica. Let us celebrate all of them. All right, if you're hearing me clearly, give me some hearts so I know that I'm reaching you. Ruth, welcome. What does CT stand for? You're watching from CT. Hi Norma, you're hailing from Houston, Texas. Norma, and if you're a mother watching this live, what did you receive, or what special treatment did you get from your offsprings, from your children this Mother's Day? If you didn't get anything, Just take it from me. Me love you no. Wesley say, I picked 5 mangoes from my tree for mom. She not get them yet as I'm stuck at work. But I'm sure she will get them, Wesley. Just tuck them in your bag. Hi, Emeralda. Where are you connecting from? That looks like the UK. Is it still Mother's Day in the UK? Thanks, Wesley. So it's Connecticut. So Norma, no, it's not Norma. It's which one? Ruth is connecting from Connecticut. You see what I did there? All right, look here. That is the first thing that I wanted to discuss. Wesley told me what he did for his mother's for Mother's Day, and I see a number of hearts coming in. I see the likes, meaning say someone no do not yet for no matter no need for fix things. Hi Dawn, hailing from Turks and Caicos. I believe it's still Mother's Day in Turks and Caicos. New York is in the building. Hi Janetta. I love that name. Woo, that's a pretty name. All right, so just ensure that you enjoy your Mother's Day. This is a special day for all the women. And look here, for the women who aren't yet mothers, bringing forth a child, like myself, right? Even if you haven't bring forth a child just yet, or you're unable to do so, you still, if in any way, you take care of people, you nurture the vulnerable, including children or your siblings, you are a mother in your own right. So enjoy today. All right. I felt a bit of joy. I have motherly instincts. So me know so me go when on my time, me go really dedicated to my children. But even though I haven't brought forth a child just yet, must still a celebrate day. Of course, I'm a mother in my own right. Wesley, I'm watching Harbor Buses also while I'm here with you, Ashley. Okay, Wesley, you seem like you have a lot of time on your hand at work. All right, she's royal. I love that name. Connecting from Dallas, Texas. Ooh, we have quite a bit of people from Texas today. Aladdin says every day is Mother's Day in Islam. Ooh, that's interesting. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for that. All right, Pamela. Hi, Pamela. Connecticut. Pamela, which part of the world named Connecticut? Hi, Clover. How are you? And how is your Mother's Day? Yeah, man, we're having a very, very, very wonderful... Oh, you work in IT, Wesley? We're having a wonderful Mother's Day. Keep the hearts coming, man. Keep the hearts coming. If you love what me I say, if you enjoy my vibes and love my energy, just fling on the hearts. Me want all of them. Hi, Gina. Hi, Gina. Thanks for connecting, and let me know where you're connecting from. I'm broadcasting from the beautiful city of Kingston, Jamaica. All right, and my name is Ashleigh-Ann Mowatt. All right, let's get into it. So, wow, let me just read what Norma has to say. Yes, Ashley, I'm a mother of a 27-year-old. Oh, my special gift was the gift of motherhood and just to be alive. My son is at work. He did wish me a happy Mother's Day. Enjoy life and anyhow, irregardless, Jamaican diaspora, they everywhere. I'm if I tell you the 7 continent them, Norma. Clover, Mother's Day is beautiful. It is. I hope Father's Day get the same treatment. I hope so. Did you guys watch my last live? Look here, wanna give me a bag of views. The last time I checked, I was over 60,000 views. I'm like, wow. Like, wow. So I really appreciate it. And some of the views most of the views came from Jamaicans.com right here. So we have quite a number of people watching from Jamaicans.com. But you also shared with your friends and them come over, come watch. So I want you to do the same thing to this video. Just continue sharing the positive vibe on your timeline. Look here, man. We're spreading the love. Jamaicans don't know. They are not known. We don't know selfishness. We don't know it. You understand? So share the love on your timeline. Feel free to share this video on your timeline. You can do it while watching the video. Hi, Pat. Happy Mother's Day to each and everyone. That's what Pat has to say. Gina says, sending positive vibes to you. Thank you so much, Gina. Wasn't feeling too hot yesterday, but I'm getting back into the groove because I have so many articles to write, including one for Jamaicans.com about the Tomorrow Today Fest in Negril last weekend. Lord Jesus. Let me tell you something, man. Like, Jamaicans.com keeps me on my toes. Ivan says, you are special. Oh, Ivan, you are special too. Norma says, I always enjoy your lives, Ashleigh-Ann. I usually miss the lives and end up watching replay. Look here. Even if you watch by the way, congrats for catching this one. Even if you miss the live, yes, just like what Norma said, it's right here on Jamaicans.com Facebook page. Go ahead and watch it, and I can always share it. I try my best to share them on my Facebook page. So if in the caption for this video you will see my name, you can click through to my Facebook page and you'll see all the live videos that I've done for Jamaicans.com. Hi, Barbara, watching from Glaveston, Texas. I usually watch from the you done bring me show all over the world, Barbara. Barbara says she usually watches from the Bahamas, but she is in Texas right now. Big up yourself, Barbara. Love your live videos. I love that you guys enjoy my live videos. And you know something that makes the Reason with Ashleigh-Ann Mowatt so interesting? You do. You see if you not chat to me, watch out. Party done. No, you have to be interacting with me, sharing your thoughts, because I'm reading them live, and it is what keeps my the show going. Yeah, reason with me. Good vibes indeed, Ruth. Yes, I'm happy you got this live too, Clover. You should watch the last one that I did with Miss BJ Peart. Gina says, my dream is to go to Jamaica. Gina, let's make that dream come true. Let that dream come true, if not this year, next year. Wesley says, what's your Facebook page? I need to add you, Ashley. Go ahead into the caption for this video and you will see my name, Ashleigh-Ann Mowatt, and you click through that, you're on my Facebook page. You just click like. And drop a comment. Come on, keep the interaction going, keep the hearts going. If you don't agree with what I say, give me some other interactions. I think they'll have some angry faces. If you want to do that, fling it on. Me love it. Charm. Hi, Charm, and happy Mother's Day to you too. Wesley says, yes, Gina, come to Jamaica. It's good. Hey, Gina, Jamaica is awesome. Every part of Jamaica is awesome. It's awesome, okay? Every part of this island. And if you read my article with Mrs. BJ Peart, the travel vlogger extraordinaire, right? You will see 5 specific places in Jamaica that she recommends. And Miss BJ Peart recently returned to South Carolina after spending a little over a month in Jamaica, and this is after she has been away from the island for 21 years. Wasn't born in the island, but she did spent a bit of her childhood here. And for those who watched that live video, I'm sure you enjoyed the conversation we had. But yes, we're gonna keep going. You can check it out on Jamaicans.com Facebook page, or you can go ahead and read the article on the website. Norma said, me feel like me was in JA last night at the Pegasus International Reggae Awards. Dervan did a great, look here. Dervan Malcolm is one of my good friends in media. And when I tell us that the man can host a show, plus engage with his live video at the same time, I have had the opportunity to engage with him, produce with him a segment of his show, and it's just incredible what he does. I mean, you have to really understand your platforms. So kudos to Durban. I didn't get a chance to go to the RIARAWMA awards, but I've been seeing the snippets and I see that Coffee got an award, I think for new artist or best new song or something like that. I saw Spice getting an award. I saw quite a number of other artists, but trust me, Clover said the angry face come by mistake, my finger too big. Uh-oh. Hi, Carlito. I love how Jamaican talk accent. Yeah, man. We don't say yeah, man. You see anybody here tell me, anybody who you hear I say yeah, man, they Jamaican. I'm just saying, if you say yeah, man, we say yeah, man. Yeah, man. No problem, man. So we say it. Alright, let's get into the meat of the matter. Just gonna shift focus a little bit and talk about a story that surfaced this weekend, and it involved reggae artist Jador. I don't know how many of you are familiar with this entertainer, but basically this is the story and I'm going to give it to you how I got it, right? So Jador gave an interview to the Jamaica Gleaner newspaper stating that on April 30th, that was 2 weeks ago, members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force visited his home in Irish Town, St. Andrew, and took his children, took them in custody, and he and his wife, even though they were, having a little back and forth questioning the actions of the police officers, they eventually had to go to the station. When they got to the station to find out why did they have to take the child, they learned that the child was fed meat. So his children, I should say, they were fed meat and they were trimmed. Let me just give you a background. So Jador is a reggae artist, he's a Rastafarian, and his children, according to him, they are homeschooled. So the contention with the officers was that these children were not attending school and it was questionable. So they were taken from the parents. In a follow-up story, the Jamaica Constabulary Force denied taking the children into custody, feeding them meat and trimming them. They denied that anything like that happened, and they are still undergoing investigation. In a follow-up story to that, I want to know if you tell me if you not follow the story. In a follow-up story to that, the mother of those children and wife of Jador, that is the reggae artist, denied or refuted or insists. Oh, okay, so she refuted or she denied or rubbished the police statement, and she insisted that it was the police who took away her children. In the police statement, they did say that they are not responsible for taking the child from the home. On April 30, what happened is that their aunt, that the wife's sister, took the children, bring them to KFC, yes, brought them to KFC, fed them some chicken, trimmed their hair, and brought them to the police station because they were concerned about the children who apparently are being homeschooled. So I also learned that the aunt made a woman claiming to be that aunt did a video and posted it on social media, basically supporting what the statement of the police, to say that yes, she did that and she the police isn't lying. However, Jador and his wife, they are adamant that the force is at fault and somebody needs to pay. I want to know if you have heard about the story. And if you're just watching the live, we're talking about the Rastafari children who were trimmed and fed meat. The story surfaced this weekend, but it started from April 30. So the incident occurred April 30, and it is now getting traction on social media and developing with different angles being presented now in the media. All right, so let me get some feedback from you now. Arlene says, wow, but why the kids at the meet? How old are they? That's a very good question, Arlene. I think usually when you have children, children in a story, based on my journalistic training, you don't necessarily identify them in any shape or form. So you don't give their age, you don't show their faces, you don't include their names. So the names are being withheld, of course, because they're children, they're vulnerable. You don't do that. So I don't have that information for you, Arlene, but they are in fact children, right? Norma says, I read that article. I'd say abuse of authority. Surely they have the proper agencies to do that kind of thing. Not police matter. Me think it's neighbor report them. I haven't seen the follow-up story. So the follow-up story has been carried on the Jamaica Observer. That's another newspaper, right? And the police issued, everybody using Facebook now. Facebook, Instagram, etc., social media. The police released the statements, the aunt bringing their side of it to clarify that it was actually the aunt who brought the children to the police station and filed the report about about the children being, I don't want to use the word prevented, but not attending school. So that's the police side, and they released that statement on their social media page. If you're not following Jamaica Constabulary Reports on Facebook and Instagram, I think it's a good time for you to do that. So you can also see their side. According to them, the report that the Jamaica Gleaner presented is erroneous. And I actually saw one of my colleagues from Carrimack saying, one source story and a story, because the Jamaica Gleaner story actually had just Jador's side of it. So let's see. As a matter of fact, I did, however, see where the Jamaica Gleaner did make an effort to reach out to the Gordon Town Police Station, and they did not offer a response. So, the ones, you know what me I say? I want to hear your thoughts before me share my thoughts. Hi, Neil, one of my very, 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 very loyal viewers, says, in one of the articles I read, the kids are age 4 and 8. Thank you for that, Neil. Thank you. Arlene says, right. All right. So Charm is saying, yes, I hear about the story. And did you see the follow-up story, Charm? And the follow-up release and something else soon come? I want to know what you think about the situation. I don't know if any of you watching this live, you're Rastafari, you're of the Rastafari faith. How do you process this story? Hi, Horace. Happy Queen's Day. That is so beautiful. Happy Queen's Day. Thank you. I'm gonna get to it. Bless up my journalist. Nice reporting. Love your vibes. Thank you, King. How you pronounce the last name there? I can't pronounce it. I don't want to pronounce it wrong. I know the last part is Khan, but it's Moikan? King Moikan. Did I get it right? Thank you for that. Alright, so just to share my thoughts on it. Here what me I say no. And I said it when I read the first story, the Gleaner story. Anyone who is going to feel it the most in this situation are the children. The children have the most to lose in this situation. No one else. And I don't think, and here's another, is a classic case of us majoring in the minor issues. Who said what? who did what, when we're just not focusing on how the children are being affected. My question, if something like this has happened, why is it that the Jamaica Constabulary Force continues to, you understand, well, it's just the first time they're making a statement, I should say, on the matter publicly. But I am not seeing a report from the, I believe it's a combined, it is now combined, it's no longer the OCA and the Children's Registry. It's combined now, but the name of the new organization is evading me. But basically the Child Protective Services, why aren't they putting forward any form of clarification for us about the welfare of these children? As Neil said, one of the reports stated that the children are 4 and 8 years old. Can you imagine how traumatic that is? First of all, you grow up and see everybody around you have locks. You see me? I went like this, but I'm bald. You grow up and see everybody around you not eat no meat. And I'm not focusing on who fed the meat and who trimmed them. The fact of the matter is that 2 vulnerable children were violated on April 30. And up to now, we don't know about the welfare of those children. That is upsetting. That is upsetting, right? Mohican, I got it right. Mohishan, what did I say? Okay, so I get it right now. Charm, exactly. Norma says some serious investigation need to happen here, especially since the aunt come forward and confess. It seems strange that police would do that, right? They are very young. That is what I'm saying, Arlene. You understand? You violated at such a tender. You feel say them pitney they will ever allow anyone to hold them, not even them here anymore. You feel say they're gonna be so guarded. Whoever did that, they are wrong on so many levels. I don't care about the person. I'm not looking for the individual who did it. I'm thinking about the welfare of the children. If you agree with me, give me some hearts. You understand? Share your thoughts on this. Take care of yourself, Wesley. Oh, you're back. All right. So if you're just joining the live video, I'm talking about the case of the Rastafari children being trimmed and fed meat on April 30 or days after or whenever. Apparently the story, if you're just joining us, the story involving reggae artist Jador and his family. The artist maintains that his children were taken away from him by police officers of the I will find it funny of the Gordon Town police station, because there were questions being made that the children weren't attending school. According to Jador, they are homeschooled, and when he visited the children at the police station, he came to the realization that they were trimmed, and he was advised that they were fed meat. We don't know who feed them the meat. We don't know who made the report. We don't know who trimmed them. But my challenge is it's approaching 3 weeks since the incident, right? And there is no one being held accountable for this incident right now. The police has said that they are currently investigating the matter. The minister of culture has condemned, because I heard that report, condemned the alleged incident involving the police officers, and stated that whoever is found guilty will, should get the full extent of the law, whatever. My thing is, let me tell you something. Yes, that is important, but I think of importance right now are the pitney them. If you agree with me, give me some hearts. Norma says adults don't think when them do things, and how it going affect the Marie, that nice. Going affect the pitney them. Yes, that's very traumatic for the children. Even if the aunt, she's very wrong for doing so. Wesley says, but the police say it's not true. They didn't shave the kids' hair or feed them meat. Yes, Wesley, who I deny, who I accept the blame, my challenge is where the pity them there. What them I eat tonight? How them feel tonight? You understand? Are they back home? Something just not right. Something just not right. Erica says that's so blah blah blah. Okay, let me break it down for myself. So it's egregious. Why can't I pronounce that word? Anyway, Wesley says it's the aunt that did it. All right, Everton. Good night, Everton folks. Working on it, Erica. All right. Let me tell you something. I think we need to, especially in the month for children, month of May, we need to spend more time and focus on the welfare of our children. We need to do it. We need to do it. We need to do it. Please encourage your fellow Jamaicans to do it. Erica laughing at me. I'm trying. Gracious. I don't remember. I have heard the word being pronounced before, but hi Faye, good night. Just tell me where you're connecting from. Alright, so we're switching over. We're not staying on one topic too long. I see you sharing your thoughts. Ooh, so King Moikan says them wrong for that. They did that back in the 70s and Mike and Manley came out against it. What exactly did they do, King? Give me some more information on that. Arlene said that's a wicked act because the two things against the Rasta religion is never cut them dreads. Food, shame on that adult. Shame on that adult indeed, Arlene. But I really would love to know what happened. It's the 12th of May, so it's approaching 2 weeks since the incident, right? We want to know what happened to the pitney them. You understand? How are they? How are the children the Rastafari children who were fed meat and were trimmed? Come on, man. Alright, so that is that for that story, and I'll continue to follow it and give you updates. But I want to bring your focus to another story that I saw circulating on social media, and it involved a Jamaican actress by the name of Jordan Spencer. So I don't know how familiar you are with the HIV/AIDS awareness campaigns in Jamaica, but there was a recent one that was released in 2017, where a young woman by the actress by the name of Jordan Spencer participated in the campaign. So there was a TV ad, they usually have a print ad, social media, etc. After the ad campaign was executed, Jordan said her relationship suffered. She lost clients and her life was basically put at risk. Not at risk of HIV and AIDS, no, but at risk of ending because of the ad. Or no, let me not say the ad. Because of public ignorance regarding the same thing that she was promoting, awareness. So she had a lot of people, including her spouse at the time, telling her, asking her some of the most bizarre questions. So, you never tell me say I have HIV. What make you get involved in the ad there? So, me don't know that relationship and go work out. Cause what you in a HIV ad for? Really? If my man ever tell me that. The ignorance. So she was, of course, one of the main talents in the campaign. It's HIV awareness, and she was one of the main talents in it, right? Arlene said total ignorance. So she's saying fear man go up in her feelings about it, to the point where they had to do a test, a HIV test, to verify to the man say she not have it. I just hack, she did a hack. Really? Really? If I have to do that, I mean, I don't have nothing against getting tested. Get tested, guys. It's very important. Get tested. But if you see me as a creative, you understand, acting like a mad woman, which I have, by the way, right? Are you gonna say, let me go and go to the doctor and go check you out? No. That means you don't understand my craft, right? You don't understand my craft. Wesley says, Ashley, you and I thinking the same thing. That's the topic I was asking about. Oh, okay. There we go, Wesley. All right. So Norma says, too much susu. Too much happening with our pitney them. My fellow Jamaicans need to take them head out of the sun about a lot of things. I haven't seen the story with the actress. The story was published by the Jamaica Star, so you can go check it out. Her name is Jordan Spencer. Basically, Jordan is saying beyond her spouse, who she says did the test, realized that she's not, she don't have HIV, right? They are rebuilding their relationship. But I'm not telling no lie, Jordan have enough patience. Me not have so much. I mean, I'm working on it. But I mean, come on, man, that is bizarre. That is just bizarre, right? Anyway, beyond that, her clients, people who she had, she worked for, they took their time, had their reservations after the ad campaign was executed, had their reservations about working with her. And they just basically said, hey, I saw you on the ad campaign, I just don't feel comfortable with you working with you anymore. And it suffered. Her business suffered. My thing is this: why was it so of concern for them when they saw her in the ad? Apparently her face was not, it wasn't edited so much to hide her identity, and people could recognize her voice. I don't remember her particularly in the ad, and they didn't share the actual ad in the story for me to see it, but it's just so messed up. And it just brings forward the point that the awareness campaign about HIV and AIDS needs to continue. I got the shock of my life and got that awareness at, I think it was, I was in grade 8 in high school, and my school, them select some students to go on different workshops. I was sent, a long time in this business, a long time I've been, sorry to sidetrack, but it's a long time I've been following the issues of vulnerable communities. So I was sent to this workshop, and I'm so glad about my journey, by the way. HIV and AIDS awareness, sex education, all of that. And one of the key, how would you call it now, program mentor stakeholders was so nice. She was sitting at our table, she was answering questions, she did presentations, and on our agenda, we could see, it was a 2-day event, we could see the agenda for both days, and we saw a part that says testimonial. And me I say, a testimonial by HIV victim, survivor I should say. And I was like, who that? And I was there at that time trying to find out who in the audience is this person. To my shock, it was the same woman who was very vibrant, but in her presentation, and it was very vibrant and interacting with everybody at the workshop. In her presentation though, she wore a tam. She took off the tam, and when she took off the tam, her hair, I don't know, for some reason, her hair, when she took off the tam, she looked different. Let me just say that. And she started her conversation by saying, I've been living with HIV for X number of years. And the entire room went silent. When me say silent, you could have dropped a pin and the pin your ear real loud. because this was the woman who was up and down, different schools were there. I was representing Mount Alvernia High School in Mobay. Big up any Mount Alvernia watching this live right now. Mobay High was there, St. James High was there, Cornwall College was there, Herbert Morrison High was there, and we just shock. We were just out of our minds, like, and she said, look at that. You guys sat with me, laughed with me, had great conversations with me, and no. If you don't want to go to doctor tomorrow, you can. It is okay to interact with someone living with HIV, because that's not interacting, sharing conversation, sharing thoughts, laughing, smiling, hugging. The person will not give you HIV. And that was the most powerful lesson I've ever got when it came on to HIV awareness. And from that day, and that was 2005. So do the maths. My math's kind of shaky. That was over more than 10 years ago. That was at least 14 years ago. Since then, right? This girl don't need to be afraid and discriminate and ostracize people with HIV or people who are raising awareness about HIV/AIDS. And I think Jamaicans, we need to take it easy when it comes to the ignorance and the energy, the same energy that we spend discriminating, ostracizing people who are trying to fight against this illness, this sickness. You understand? This lifestyle sickness. We need to spend that same energy educating our minds about it, right? I want to read some of your comments. Wesley says her daughter also has been ridiculed at school. So I guess you're sharing somebody's story, Wesley. Then broke up for 5 months. Yes, Wesley. Yes, and yes, Jordan did say that her daughter has been ridiculed because of what? Here we know. Because of what the parents are telling their children about this woman, and the pitting them go back to school and trouble her daughter. Your mother have AIDS. Really? And the child, the very intelligent young girl, said to them, she was acting. It's part of her job. It's what she does. Norma says, once trust is violated, boy, it's hard to regain trust. Sounds like the awareness needs to continue. Massive. Look here, Norma. This is why I decided to bring it forward on this Facebook Live. And I want you guys to honestly share this video. And when you're sharing this video, make sure say yeah, share with your thoughts on it. And share and tell them why you're sharing it. We need to raise awareness about HIV and AIDS and how it is transmitted. How is it contracted? You understand? We need to be clear about it. And you see the parents, them want to encourage them children to discriminate against people. Your day will come. I'm sorry to say it. I'm sorry to say it, but you see life, it's like a circle. Whatever you put in that circle, you best believe it's going to come back to you. So put good things in there, no? Okay. Charm says, we have a friend who have HIV. Hello, I know this lady who has HIV. And I haven't met that lady who I met 14 years ago. I haven't seen her ever since. And that part of the reasons that I relocated to Kingston. Charm says she has a friend who has HIV. I know a woman who has HIV, and because she's taking the antiretroviral, you don't know if them take their medication and eat right, you're not gonna know. And to be honest, let me tell you something. Sickness is no respecter of person, so you can get it too. You understand? So if you don't practice certain things, make yourself aware, and if you don't educate yourself. So my thoughts on this is that we really Jamaicans, We need to do so much better when it comes to HIV awareness. We need to stop scan people. If you feel so, if you stop scan people, give me some hearts. We need to stop scan people. I wondering if I'm the only person right here, right now, who believes that. We need to start respect people and love people and genuinely love people for who they are. Because let me tell you something. You never know when your day is going to come. You never know. You understand? You never know when you're going to need that helping hand. I feel it for Jordan. I hope she's not dissuaded from her acting career. I hope she continues to do those controversial roles. I hope she continues to soar. I hope she continues to educate her child about HIV awareness and just overall just educate her about life and how to navigate life's twists and turns. I just hope that we as a country can reach a stage where we put ignorance aside and push it forward with education. Because honestly, education don't start and stop in the classroom. It continues every day. You can learn from every single person you buck up. I have a feature on Jamaicans.com and on my blog, livewellja.com, called Our Stories. That feature specifically, that's one of the objectives. You're learning from the stories of others. Everybody has a story. You can learn from every single person you meet. So don't stop scan people. That's what we need to start telling people. Stop scan people. Stop scan the people who live on the street. Most of them aren't insane. And if they're insane, call the authorities and tell them that they need to get this man off or get this woman off of the street. And stop put up videos of them and degrading these people. Stop it. Arlene says, my longtime friend living in Jamaica, husband had HIV. He contracted it after they got married. She's still loving him and in the marriage. Arlene, at the end of the day, love conquers all. Love conquers all. Not many people have so much faith like her, so kudos to her. Hi Rachel, thank you for joining my life. I'm just about wrapping up. I really want to thank you all for watching the live. You know, I always enjoy connecting with you at least once per week to share my thoughts on trending topics. You can follow me on my Instagram. I'm A Mowatt on Instagram, A Mowatt. I'm also on Twitter at A_Mowatt. I am on Facebook as my full name, Ashleigh-Ann Mowatt. And if you go to the caption for this video, you can click through and you will see my name and you get to my page. Like the page, follow my content. Norma says, I have a lot to say when it comes to the ignorance ignorance of some of Jamaicans, and time for them to emancipate themselves. Let me give you a like. Time for them to emancipate themselves from mental slavery. Bob Marley said it. Obtain knowledge. The scam have to stop. Somebody has to do it. Me tip my hat off to her for doing that controversial rule. It is a controversial rule for real, but someone has to do it. And I'm so happy that the Star brought forward this story, because we would not have seen the backlash. Because really and truly, no, what is that? What clearly is that showing? That is showing, that whoever is the campaign conceptualizer has more work to do. Because Jamaican people, it look like some of them are tough-head. You understand? They have more work to do in that campaign. Wilbert, hi Wilbert, connecting from Maryland. Look here, let me tell you, man. We have so much work to do when it comes to HIV and AIDS awareness in Jamaica, in the Caribbean, in the world. But little that you can do as an individual, as a Jamaican, as a world citizen, as a lover of Jamaican culture and the island, is to just educate people around you. Make them smarter. Show one, teach one. They say each one, teach one. Believe in that, man. Believe in that. So I won't be here for much longer. Go ahead and follow me on my page. I do get quite a number of messages from you guys. And just an update, My driving test is coming up really, really soon. And I have already envisioned myself looking at my license and showing you guys, hiding all the important info, but just showing you guys that I got my license, and I know it's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen, and it all started with you guys. Tonight's topic, we had a number of topics, Rachel, starting out with the Rastafari children who were fed meat and they were trimmed. You probably have to replay the video because I'm just about wrapping up. And we also spoke about Jordan Spencer, an actress who has been facing huge backlash from some members of the public, including her boyfriend, for her participation in an ad campaign promoting HIV awareness. Thank you so much, Wesley, for watching. Me sure say you enjoyed your time at work this evening, and safe journey home, wherever home is. Ronnie says, I will be okay. Thanks, Ronnie. I will be sure to give you an update, read my driving test. Everton, thanks so much for the good vibes, and love you too, Charm. You don't use Insta or Twitter? Well, follow me on Facebook. You can go ahead and like my page on Facebook, Wesley. Alright? Thanks. No, Wesley, why you try to style me? I work on it. You see me? Alright, take good care of yourself, guys, and stay blessed. Alright, let me read one more comment. You always have some great topics, Ashleigh-Ann. You know how them stay. I them dark. You already aced the driving test. Oh my, thank you so much, Norma. Alright, take care of yourself. Enjoy the Mother's Day for all the mothers who just joined in. Enjoy to the fullest. Me bless you with a little bit of song. Me love my mother and me love everybody who mothered me. My sister said me need to stick to my day job because I'm not ready for the singing career yet. What you think? Tell me and take care of yourself. Little later. Mwah.